So that's it, huh? Kids are gone without an effort. Nobody's held responsible for that little girl. County still keeps going like the county's been going for a long time, huh? Ronnie, you run undefeated because there's nobody to run against you, right? Why is that? Something inadvertently happened to anybody who's thought about running against Ronnie? In your good old boy train of thought? I sure as hell ain't no lawman, but I put a lot of, you're dirty as hell, dude. And I firmly believe that the reason this case is where it is because, coincidentally, it was at the same time frame that your son was enjoying himself, we'll say, right? So, if you were to respond to Summer's disappearance seriously, like the sheriff normally would, that would make the severity of what your son did a lot worse, right, Ronnie? How are you gonna ask for leniency from your friends for your son if you're actively pursuing somebody for same such liberties with not just a minor? You know, like sex with minors, like when you're like 21, 22, and she's 17, 18, something like that. It's not even molestation. That's not enough for y'all. You just have to hurt them. You just have to do the most deplorable, unimaginable by any slightly normal person would ever conjure up. And you gotta take it further and further each time. You just pat each other on the back afterwards. Good job. What a sport. VIP. You're my hero. Give the award ceremonies at the end of the year of who conquered the most, who hurt the most, who came up with the most elaborate way to hurt a child while sexually abusing them, mentally abusing them, physically abusing them, and then disposing of them. And, you know, Bill Wayne Morlock, Don Wells, Shuffy Jr. Around here, we don't prosecute them kind of guys. Because around here, we make the laws. And we apply the laws where we see fit to apply the laws. And we don't feel fit to apply the laws to little Miss Summer Wells. Because now, see, if we applied them laws to little Miss Summer Wells, we'd have to apply them laws to old Sheriff Ronnie Lawson's son. Because he did some of that little panty robbery too on them little girls. And, well, if we prosecute somebody for harming that little Wells girl, how are people gonna look on little Ronnie boy's son? They ain't gonna look at him in no friendly kind of way now, are they? So we gotta make this go away. Hi, Daddy, what's up? You okay? What's the matter? Come on, buddy. You can go up there. You're a good boy. Ronnie, since you're a Bible man, good old Christian, lawman, upstanding citizen, pillar of society. Surely you know the answer to this question. In your Bible, there's reference to no hell. Can you quote that verse for me, Ronnie? We'll do it together. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. You know, most of these people who are obsessed almost every day, so much time dedicated, more time than your police department actually get dedicated to anything that you're just getting paid for. There's thousands of people doing this for free, and they want justice. And it's not going to be long before a rock's going to be overturned, Ronnie. A rock's going to be overturned, and everything is going to be crumbling down. And at the end of it, right as it's all done, there's going to be a woman standing at the end of the sidewalk while you get on the bus. Because you should go to the facility, so if you're really into this, as it looks, you're into it. But that woman's going to be standing there with a little child. Your child's going to be one of these little children y'all been playing with. And that child's going to look you in the face, along with old cousin Donnie Wells, and his meteor manager. And that little kid's going to say to you, Chef Ronnie, I'll see you never. God bless y'all. I'll see you never. That's what should have been said to multiple residents, relations in your county, Ronnie. Not just in this incident. Lots of incidents over lots of years. There's now, the Oprah Freedom of Information Act audit, word of mouth, records requests, that some people, and as I mentioned, mostly female, quite a bit female, are going to keep overturning every little pebble until we get justice for Summer. No Summer, no peace. Ronnie, don't you just want all them people to settle down now in your city, because it's just getting on your nerves. People everywhere all the time asking questions you ain't even want to be bothered answering. They're going to increase. There's going to be more questions. There's going to be more people. There's going to be more forms. There's going to be more pressers. There's going to be more. Like, when you guys first started abusing little kids, it just wasn't enough. You had to do it more. Add more. Hurt more. Just like you wanted more. And you had more. For a long time, Ronnie. Long time you sat out in Hawkins County like you was the king of the castle. Old Ronnie Lawson made and broke every law in that county as he seen fit to do. And everybody else just fell in line, right? Even accepting your creepy freak of a son as a deacon in the church, knowing he was facing way more of a sentence than 20 years that got suspended. Why is it only your son got such a sentencing for the horrendous things he did and the quantity of the things he did and the damage that he did to the things he did that he shouldn't be doing, Daddy? What were you doing, Daddy? Because, you know, I've been sending you a lot. I wish I studied. No, I did. Never mind, I did good in school. I was just going to say, I wish I studied this hard in school, but I did alright without studying. But now I'm studying and learning a lot of things. Lots and lots of things. Ronnie, where's your red truck? With the ladder racks on it. Want to talk about that? Or do you want me to just go and Google app it and take a screenshot? Because you, surprisingly enough, Mr. Ronnie Lawson, Sheriff of Hawkins County, own a very familiar truck. I don't know if it's the same make. I didn't get a close enough shot of it, but that can be remedied by passerby, cell phone. I wonder if that truck matches the description, Ronnie. I'm kind of just like that little girl they found out on your family property. You know, they just happened to, but wait, I smell me like a little girl or something in the area that ought not to be here. That what you know how that baby came out the woods? Or it's your brother, I believe, on the front of the quad, right? And your little flunkies next to him. Y'all split the reward, right? Thought you'd do the same thing with Summer, huh? Nobody will miss this little kid. Father, and her, right? Like she's even gonna remember she had a fucking daughter because she's like breaking out there, like, you know. So it should be like just 1, 2, 3. I'll stop by at 2, 2:30. I'll snatch her up. You give me about 45-minute head start. Let me jump on the 81. Head up out of there real quick and you know, give me a good 20, 25 minutes head start and I'll get call law. Tell them how you went on a run and you came back and you couldn't find your baby. We'll come, you know, look around. Just make sure you put anything that, like, you know, obviously you can't have sitting in front of me, in front of cameras, away. And be a piece of cake. It'll be over in a couple of days. Keep it low profile. Try not to talk to any of the press or any of that stuff. And I'll tell you what, I'll forget about the charges like I owe you or, you know, some of the money that I've lent you over the years because, you know, your broke ass who is living off the system and working, and, you know, your uncle knows all about it. But we ain't gonna say nothing because, you know, down here in this county, we take care of kin, right, Ronnie? You take care of kin, don't you? It's another reason why I don't think Summer was really Hawkins County's baby. I think Summer was a traded baby from someone else. Like Candace had that little girl before she had Summer. That only a couple people have seen, maybe once or twice. She was actually a few months old before Candace handed her off. And how about that other little baby girl that Candace went to the hospital one day, had the baby, put up for adoption before she even left the labor and delivery room. And I'm not talking about a